Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All. And there's a lot of stuff going down in Stone Mountain in Georgia, which is the birthplace of the modern day KKK and houses one of the, if not the largest Confederate monument. I'm pretty sure it is the largest. So I'm going to give you a little primer from this video from Flower, and then I'm going to show you a couple clips. Now, I'm recording this video at noon. I will probably upload it as soon as this is done being recorded. So, keep in mind that it is possible things may happen here. This is a very volatile situation. I normally do not cover this kind of stuff as it occurs, but this is big. So, I'm going to play this little clip here. This is a little primer on essentially what kinds of people are here, what they're doing here, why they're here, and let's go from there.
On August 15th, racists in the far right will rally outside Atlanta at Stone Mountain, the birthplace of the modern Klan. The racists want a show of intimidation against recent waves of black-led protest. Here are the people promoting the rally. The Confederate States 3%er militia claims to be about heritage, not hate, but here's the violent anti-black rhetoric in their private group. Chester Doles leads American Patriots USA. He has decades of experience.
Feel free to pause at any of these moments if you want to read some of the clips or read some of the screenshots. But needless to say, these people are very, very unstable, very, very unhinged, and they love to do this whole like public, oh, we're about our heritage, Southern values, even though in private, you know, they say a lot of different things.
And white supremacist organizing, leading a Klan group, then the Georgia Unit of National Alliance, a neo-Nazi organization. His criminal record includes beating a black man just for having a white woman in his vehicle. Protect the South is also promoting August 15th. It's led by this guy, who used to do this website. Stormfront, a white power site linked to almost 100 murders, is also discussing the rally. These are dangerous racists, and they cannot be allowed to terrorize our community. Join us on August 15th, 9 a.m. at Stone Mountain to tell the far right that they are not welcome.
So this was a couple of days ago from some of the organizers behind some of the things going on. And I've got some clips here that I think are pretty interesting to watch. And I may make several follow-up videos if I find any other clips of what's happening in Stone Mountain. But I'm going to try to consolidate a lot of the information that I saw that interested me heavily in this current moment. And again, I'm going to link all of the threads here in the description so you can follow them after the video is done and see if there's any updates. So this is a very important message that I think will potentially and hopefully resonate with some of my viewers here. And this is someone basically telling the racists that we don't want to hate each other. And this is the thing I've been mentioning on my channel a lot, is it's 99% versus 1%. Everything else is noise, okay? It just so happens that there's a solid 20 to 30% in the 99% that are brainwashed and have been successfully programmed like good little drones by the capitalist oligarchy to promote division, hate, racism, bigotry, transphobia, homophobia, etc., etc. That is they have been programmed like robots, like soldiers, to hate people that they have never met before, and that is the main impediment to progress. Once we deal with racists, once racists become extinct, then that's when the capitalist class will realize, oh shit, we are fucked. And that is the goal of Donald Trump, is to stoke these racist fears, these racist feelings amongst people, and to tell them it's the black people's fault. It's BLM, they're terrorists, even though that makes no sense whatsoever. And it programs these people into, instead of hating the oligarchs, instead of hating Donald Trump and the gangsters that are stealing all of our money and handing it off to corporations, instead of hating them, they're told, oh, I hate that homeless black guy. Why? Well, why not? It's disgusting. But watch this.
Sandy, you believe it one day.
God, real quick, I just have to say the background music is absolutely great.
Sandy, you believe it one day. You brought grandpapa with you. Hey, I tell you what we want. We want one America without all that bullshit right there. That's what we want. Wow. What the fuck you think? Why? You ain't got no education. You gonna ask why? Because we want one America? You a dumbass white man. And that dumbass black man too. One America.
Look at this guy. Note this guy. This guy gets cringy in a few more clips I'm going to send.
One.
That's right. That's right.
That blew that.
That's right. That's right.
But again, the message here is, again, it's 99 versus 100. People on the left, we have figured out what the problem is. We have figured out who the enemies are. And there are people on the right that have not. They will never be rich. They are willing to sacrifice millions and millions and millions and millions of people's lives for that 0.000000001% chance they might have a tenth of Bill Gates' wealth, because they're losers. And instead of realizing, oh, we can destroy the capitalist class and redistribute that wealth so that everyone can have it, instead of realizing that, they want to participate in this little meme game called racism, and this little meme called civil war that's bound to happen at some point if it's just a few militias shooting at each other. And it could happen here in Stone Mountain. It could. But that's all it takes. I don't think we're going to have a situation even remotely close to the Civil War in the 19th century. But I do think that something will happen, tensions will boil, regardless of how this election goes, because the election isn't important. Trump's victory is a result of the activation of a giant, class of people that have instead been programmed, instead of being programmed to hate the 1% in the capitalist oligarchy, they have been programmed to hate the black people, the Mexicans, the shithole countries, the Muslims. They've been programmed to hate the non-white people. And even in the classes of white people, they've been programmed to hate the gay people, to hate the trans people, because these people want to LARP as if they're watching Leave It to Beaver, and it's oh, what a great world we used to have. But that world never existed. It was a television show, and these people were not around in the 50s. Some of them were. You see some old farts here. But these people were not around in the 50s. So, what the fuck? They are basing their entire ideologies on mythology. So I'm going to play one more clip here, and I'm probably going to cut this into a few more videos of some other stuff. But that guy I pointed out before is about to get owned, and I want to definitely show that part.
Go back with your people.
Okay.
Go back with your people.
I love this.
Go. Come on, you racist piece of shit. Get out of here.
You're in the wrong place, bro.
A complete and total dullard.
Hey, yo, Trump president, police, they killing black men. I'm looking at the news like what's
A
happening.
complete and total dullard. I love it.
What's going on, man? I'm feeling disrespected.
These are the people that need to be shoved into lockers, right? Seriously, complete dullards.
People wondering why can't I know they gonna try shit cause I get high, but I know he get high too. That's why he do the weird shit that he do. Always saying weird shit out the blue.
Take your goddamn loser flag and leave.
You got my president. Look at your hair, look at your skin. You need some medicine. Black folks, you think you better, huh?
Probably gonna get copyright there. But again, these guys are being successfully bullied, and it's just great to see.
What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What? Pick on me then. What are you talking
God bless the anti-fascist flag, by the way. People just swagging it out. I love it.
Now let's get to this war that you trying to build. You just going hand from the case. You ain't trying to chill. You just say what
So
you
good.
want.
This guy thinks he's badass, too. There's another video here of him getting owned as well. Let's watch this.
On many sides.
Everyone, all of them in God's image. He did not say to you that white
What war you been in? What war you been in? What war you been in?
Want to spout bullshit again. So I gotta be over here again to keep people from recording you with your bullshit again. Your traitorous goddamn flag needs to leave. We fought a whole war over the fact that that flag and the slavery it stands for needs to be out of this country. You fucking traitor. You're a 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 traitor. Fuck your Dixie swastika. Fuck your Dixie swastika. And you traitor. You're a traitor. You're a traitor to this country. You're a traitor. Standing here with a traitor's flag. You traitor.
You won't tell
You're a
us
traitor.
I love watching these people be silly.
that you got hair on your head. And you know what? You just exposed yourself. Because you better not never walk the street and run into a Vietnam vet because they all of them gonna see you.
Hey, no, you ain't talking, traitor. No, you're gonna listen to a veteran, traitor. You're gonna listen to somebody that
Beta male, because that's what these people are. They're dullards. They don't know what to think. They've been programmed by people like Donald Trump and neo-Nazi forums and 4chan and 8chan, but when push comes to shove and they get into an actual discussion, their talking points aren't there because they don't actually believe anything, because they're drones, they're dullards. They've been programmed successfully by the programmers. There's a few neo-Nazis that are smooth talkers, like Richard Spencer perhaps, right? They program these people into hating everyone else, and then again, it's obvious. These people can never actually engage in free speech, a battle of ideas. They claim to want that all the time, but that's never a thing that they're capable of. Why? Because they're dullards. I'm going to make more videos about this in separate things. I'm going to link the videos from this in the description, and I'll see you in a little bit. But yeah, this is what's happening in Stone Mountain. More to come.